G'day everyone, I'm Dave and welcome back and thank you for joining me. So in today's video, I am going to show you how your business can be found by LLMs, by being recommended by LLMs. This is a really important shift forward. Watch this video. I will show you the facts of a project we started 6 months ago for a carpet shop where we placed an AI assistant on their main page and we used a few other ways to actually be found by the LLM and actually be taken up by the LLM and recommended by the LLM, and we'll compare that to Google and Bing and we'll just see. And I've got the figures here to show you. So if you're interested in finding out how you get your business found in what is the most important way to be found because you're being recommended, watch this video. Okay, so let's start at the beginning. We'll go down here and we'll have a look at exactly the workflow and what happened. So here we are down here. I'll just adjust my screen so you can see me. Now, this is the British Carpet website. On the British Carpet website, we placed an AI assistant. This AI assistant is trained on all the information and can answer any question about. So, for example, the question that I'm asking, which I've actually asked, is here, right? What carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire for woven carpet and professional installations? So, if we go back to our AI assistant, and we give a visit the site. Yes. Okay, so tell me about your installation service and the quality of your products. Okay, so I'm a prospective purchaser. I've come to the site. There's no more click, 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 click trying to find information. You've got an AI assistant front and center on your website. That AI assistant will go and find the information and answer your question. So here it is. It is saying why the British Carpet Company are so good at what they do. It is explaining their installation service, how they handle things, what they do. Now, not only in this site, that's the starting point. So once you've got answers on your AI assistant that's on your website, number one, it's fantastic for your customers, and number two, it's fantastic for other AI assistants because your VIP client to your website in the future will not be humans, it will be other AI. You need to be ready for that. And this amount of information that is outputted is what the AI can gather without it having to go click, click, click. Now we have got an agentic browser framework from most of the major suppliers. So for example, we've got Comet from Perplexity, OpenAI have their own operator system, Claude have just released a major, basically a plugin that you can get for your browser. This is the way it's heading, okay? So here's the information that we've got. Now, on this site, what it also does is for every question and answer that's asked, we've outputted it, and there is the answer there. This is owning the conversation. This is for everybody to see what goes on. Now, we've also got a secondary site because these guys are in Sydney. They went to the trouble of owning the domain of Carpet Sydney. And I don't just mean the domain name, I mean everything about carpets. So if you see all the questions and answers here that people have asked about carpets for all different reasons, bedroom carpets, Berber carpets, woven carpets, these are all recommendations, answers about carpet for the general public that are found by LLMs, also found by Google, but found by LLMs. You need one of these because you can control the authority and the conversation. Okay, so this sets the scene. This sets the scene of what I'm about to show you. So strap yourself in, folks, because this is very interesting. All right, so I am going to go to the major search engines. Oh, I don't mean search engines, I mean LLMs, because no one uses search engines anymore because they're already on their LLM and they ask it a question. So let's start with the top one in the world. What, nearly 1 billion users? And I've asked a very specific question. The question is, what carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire for woven carpets and professional installations? Someone would ask that type of question. People are no longer just typing in carpet, Sutherland, whatever. They're asking questions. So that's a typical response. We can see here that the British Carpet Company specialises in woven carpet. We've got golden carpets. So it's done, canola carpets. It's done a fairly good search, but the British Carpet Company are there. They are now being found by the LLMs. Now, I hear you cry, oh yes, that's because it's already ranked on Bing. Everyone seems to think that because if you're ranked on Bing, that automatically you're going to show up in ChatGPT because it's owned half by Microsoft. That is not true. If we go back here and we actually have a look at the output from Bing. I've gone to Bing. I've asked exactly the same question, right? What carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire for woven carpet and professional installations? The British Carpet Company is not even ranked on Bing. It is not there. You cannot find it. It doesn't exist. The paid companies are there, yes. So there goes that theory out the window. Theory number one, dismissed, gone. Right, you need to own the conversation to be cited by LLMs. Let's go down the merry little road a bit more. Perplexity, a major search engine now. People are using the Perplexity browser. They are asking questions. I asked exactly the same question. What carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire? I even spelled it wrong purposely, but anyway, that's all good. And the answer is exactly that. The British Carpet Company, number one, right? Not on Bing, number one. Researched and found and recommended, number one, because it is being cited. Let's go to the next one. Claude. Okay, I asked Claude the same question. What carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire? Number one, the British Carpet Company has come up above the others. The AI searches the truth. It searches for the conversation. It wants the real answer. It is not interested in paid ads, right? This is what I've been telling people. Let's go to Grok. How good is this for Grok? First question, what carpet shops can you recommend in the Sutherland Shire? Number one, a huge blurb on the British Carpet Company, right? The other carpet companies are there. They are number one because it's got all the information, because it's been found by the LLM. Now, when we build sites and we have agents on the sites, this increases massively your chance of being ranked on an LLM. So you need to follow the strategy that we've set up. That will give you the best results. Now, let's go to Google. I put the same search into Google, okay? Same search into Google. I'll just always get a phone call in the middle of when I'm filming, but anyway. Okay, back to the conversation. Now, so we go to Google, right? We type the same question into Google because people are typing conversational questions in now. Now we can see here, these are all the paid ads. Wow, look at that. And if we go down to the non-paid ads, we've got Carpet Sydney and British Carpets. If we go over to Google where I've done another search, where I've got the AI overview, I haven't opened the paid ads, I've just gone straight to the rankings. Carpet Sydney and British Carpets. Right, so do you see the pattern occurring here? Now, let's have a look at the statistics. This is fascinating. Now, if we go back to where we launched the site, these are the figures from March. Have a look here. This is what you need to be looking for in your diagnostics of who's visiting your site. Now, follow the logic here. When a LLM visits your site, it won't identify itself like Google and Bing. We can see straight away here that Google had indexed the site and on that month it got 1,719 hits. But look at this empty user agent string. I wonder what that is. Okay, when LLMs visit your site, they use crawl, empty agent string. They don't identify themselves. They're not going to identify themselves as, hi, I'm ChatGPT and I'm scraping your site. Okay, so you don't know. They use all sorts of means to be able to, sorry, this person wants to take this call. Hi, I'm just doing a live video about the British Carpet Company. I can't talk at the moment. I'll need to call you back. Is that okay?
Yeah, no worries, mate. I just thought I'd check to see if you solved your problem, that was all.
Yep, all good. I better go on live on video. All right, I'll chat to you later. See, busy calls everywhere. All right, yes, I solved my problem. My problem was getting people searched and found. That's the problem I solved. All right, now, going back to what we were talking about, the empty user agent string. Have a look at your figures when you're looking at who is visiting your site. So we can see here, as the months progress, watch this. Okay, we launched Victoria onto the site. It had only been launched about halfway through that previous month. We can see we started to get some indexing, some interest from the LLMs. This interest spiked and now they know the information is there. They start looking at the information. So crawl and empty user agent string are the ones you want to be looking for. Then we go to the following month, 15,000. It's starting to pick up. Google's still there, it's still indexing, crawl's still indexing. We've still got all the normal indexing engines. Then we go to the next month, 14,000, right? Google's still down here, a couple of hits from Google, keeps it in the place, but this is the LLMs actively looking for information from your site that they're getting from our AI assistant. This is another one. This was, I think, 2 months ago, and this is August. Here we go. We go down to August, and we've got in August, right? We've got 8,000. So it's continuing across. That is how the information is being found. So if you want to be found on LLMs, like the British Carpet Company, you need a strategy to do so. I have that strategy, and here is the proof. So if you'd like to contact me and have a chat, you can go to my website, which is www.owntheconversation.com, book in for a call with me, and I can talk to you about your business and what strategy to use. I wanted to show this video because the importance of being cited and recommended by LLMs is completely different now to being ranked on Google and Bing. And you can see by the strategy I've got, the top 4 LLMs are all being ranked and all working perfectly. And that's what your business needs to do. So don't forget, own the conversation, and I'll catch you in the next one.